here's the other possibility that we could run into. Maybe instead of having exponents that have x's on both sides, we only have an x on one side, and we have bases that can't be written in terms of each other. So in that case, what we want to do is go ahead and rewrite in log form in order to get this x out of the exponent so that we can solve for it. So remember that in order to change from exponent form to log form, we're going to swirl left, then right, and then center. So I will, in my log form, start with a base of b, y, x. So that means log with a base of b, so log base b of y is equal to x. Remember, this gives you the order, b, y, x. That's the order that you should be writing the log in. So let's go ahead and practice that. I want to say 2x is equal to 7, and I'm going to left, right, center to 7x. That's going to give me log with a base of 2. We had an exponent of 2, so now that becomes our log base. Log base 2 of 7 is equal to x. Well, we've already got x on one side and we have a log on the other side. In order to solve this, remember that we can't just directly put a log base 2 into our calculator, but what we can do is use the change of base formula that we learned in the last lesson. And so our change of base formula says that we can rewrite this as log of 7. Remember, the bigger number goes on top and the base stays in the basement. It goes on the bottom. Log 7 over log 2 is equal to x. Now you can simply put that in your calculator or put that into Desmos Scientific, and you will come up with x is equal to 2.807. Check that out and make sure that you get the same number that I do. If you don't, what you may be missing is a parentheses. Whenever you put this into your calculator, when you put in log, it starts a parentheses right here. You'll type the 7, but then you want to end the parentheses before hitting the division sign. The other way you can do it is put this entire thing in parentheses divided by this entire thing in parentheses. But be careful there, parentheses do matter. If you don't close the parentheses up, your calculator is going to think that you are trying to take the log of a log, and that's not what you're trying to do. All right, let's go ahead and try one more of this type. This one is 3 raised to the x plus 3 power equal to 5. Again, there's no base that I can write 3 and 5 in common. Those are both prime numbers. And I only have an x on one side, so I'm going to swirl left, right, center in order to rewrite in log form. Log base 3 of 5 is equal to x plus 3. Now, I want to solve for x. In order to do that, I need to move the 3 to the other side, so I'll subtract it. That leaves me with log base 3 of 5 minus 3 is equal to x. And now I can use my change of base formula again. So you might want to just write yourself a note here that this was change of base for that last problem. And we're going to do the same thing here. So we will say log of 5 divided by log of 3. Then we need to subtract 3. Don't forget to do that. And that whole thing will equal x. And when you put that into your calculator or Desmos Scientific, you will get that x is equal to negative 1.535.